Good afternoon, everyone. And please tell your friends that link has been created and please join. So please ask your friends to join quickly so we can start the session. Okay, fine. So now we can start. Okay. In our previous lab, we have seen our first chapter, which are the very basic commands, right? Now, just type this help ELFUN. They are the elementary functions, and few are the special functions. So how you can get to know which functions are the elementary functions and the special functions? So for that, you can try this. Okay. And please open the Octave. Okay. So have you tried that? When you write help ELFUN, then what you are getting? You guys are sleeping?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, man. We'll see.
Okay. So what you are getting in elementary
Ma'am,
function?
in Octave it is showing nothing.
And it is getting
Sorry?
error. Error.
Yes. In Octave it is saying error. It is not giving anything.
Okay, fine. So you can try for directly with the look for if it is not working, but in here my case it is working. But still if you are getting error, you can try with the look for, right? So see here I'm showing you the different functions. They are the elementary math functions where you are having the trigonometric function like sine, sine D, sine H, A sine, cos, so many functions, right? So many functions. Then you have the exponential functions also, exp, expm1, log, log1p, log10, and so many power function and all. Then you have the complex functions also, abs and all, which will give you the absolute value, phase angle, that is for angle, for the complex. It will construct the complex data from the real and the imaginary part. Then IMAG for imaginary part, real for the real part. Then rounding and remainder function, fixed floor, cell, round, mode, REM, right? So many functions they will show you. These are the elementary functions. And same you can search for the special function.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, if we install MATLAB in our laptop, we will have all the like details of the functions, documentation of the functions with us.
Yes, yes,
It is present in MATLAB only, right?
yes.
Okay.
No, also maybe it will work. Let me check. Because I'm using MATLAB, so I don't know much about this. Let me try. Okay. So they are showing you it's not found. Okay. No problem. Right. So I'm showing you here only. Okay. Spec function means they are the special function. You can mute yourself there. So here these are the special functions, right? Which we are not using much. Beta functions and Bessel functions and so many things. Inverse error functions and gamma function, logarithm of here this gamma, then polygamma functions, vector cross product, vector dot product. These are all the functions, number theoretic functions, vector, is prime, prime, GCD, then LCM. These all are the function. I mean, you don't have to apply logic, right? You just need to use built-in functions. That's it. Right? Because you can mute yourself. Anyways. Okay, so you can see here the different functions which we will use somewhere in future. There's cos, sine, tan. There's all the functions that what I have shown to you, right? Just these all are the elementary functions, built-in functions. Okay. Then here, this four, they are the predefined constant values. They are the predefined variables. If you will write pi, it will show you the value of pi. It is already having a stored value of pi. Then I and j, they are used for imaginary unit. Means it is having under root minus 1. The value of this, which is there already in I and j named variable. Then INF, that is for the infinity, and NaN, that is not a number. This four are, this five, they are the predefined constant values. Fine. It could be asked in exam. Okay. Now, suppose one of the expression that is given here. Okay, I cannot type this here. Wait. You can see directly here y is equals to this e raised to minus a into sine x plus 10 under root y. This is what the expression is given, and for that the values are given. This a equals to 5, this x equals to 2, and y equals to 8. Now, when you need to compute, first you are giving these values. This all, right? So that you are writing first. This one. So you will have these values a, x, and y. Next is, now you are typing this expression. What you are typing here is, you can see this y equals to e raised to something. For that you are using exp function, that is for the exponential. Exp of minus a into sine of x plus 10 into this square root of y. So that is what the expression that you will type here. So what you are getting, this is the value. Right? Fine. Are you getting the same? These commands are not working on Octave. Yeah. So I have shown to you those things on MATLAB. Have you tried this expression y equals to this? Please try. Done?
No, ma'am.
Okay, please do it.
Done.
Done, ma'am.
Yes? Any question? Done, everyone? Okay, good. Then you have one of the function which is for log. This is what the natural log, right? And with the decimal base also you have this log function. This is natural logarithm, log of x, and this is what the common logarithm with the decimal base, right? So you can try that also with the different value. So you will be aware with some of the functions, some of the built-in functions, if you will try. Okay? Please do it. I don't know why mine is showing the different answer. Okay. So what you are getting, I mean, what you have typed, you just paste here, Segni, y equals to what you have given, just paste here. E is equals to, okay, exponential of minus a into sine of x plus 10 into Segni, not plus, right? Yeah. Fine. Then here you have seen such kind of term, no? That sine of pi by 4. Then the cos of this pi by 4 or the pi by 8 or something like this. So here same kind of thing, but instead of this pi or by giving some value, instead of that you can use directly this constant variable pi, right? So you can do this sine pi by 4. Okay, so this is what you are given. Same way, if you wish to do e raised to 10, right? So for that you are using function exp of 10. Yeah, good. Okay. Then now we'll move on to the plotting, right? How you can plot the values onto the bar. So Here suppose whatever the values you are taking for this x and y, they are the values, or you can say they are vector of these values, right? So whatever the values you are giving x1, y1, x1, x2, x3 till xn, same way for the y1, y2 and till yn. It will locate the different points xi by I with whatever the values or whatever the number of values you have given. Okay, it's very simple. We don't want to go into the theory. Suppose I'm saying that I'm having 6 values for my x-axis, right? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And according value onto the y-axis is like 3, -1, 2, 4, 5, and 1. So here for x and y, number of points should be same. Otherwise, it will show you an error. Okay. So first what I will give is, if I'll write the values into the square bracket, means it is known as one-dimensional vector. Okay. Or you can say one-dimensional, what? It would be an array. So that is nothing, but you are just giving this value, the 6 values to your one-dimensional array, that is x. Now, same way you will have the values for y, according values, right? So this is your y. And if you wish to plot this value, simply there is one function plot where you will put x and y. So that's it. And it will show you that graph. Very easy commands in MATLAB. So it will take some time, it will show you that graph. Fine. So this is what the graph. Whenever you have the value of your x, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you can check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? And according value for y is, whenever there is the value of x is 1, the value of y is 3. Value of 2 of this x, then it is -1, and so on. So this is what is the graph plot. Fine. Everyone is getting the same onto Octave?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. Fine. Then, suppose I need to plot the function that is sine of the value x on interval 0 to 2 pi. Okay. So first what we need to do, we just need to create the vector of values x ranging from 0 to 2 pi. And at the y-axis, we are having sine of these values. So this is sine of x. Okay. So what we will do? We will write like this. See, this is nothing but a kind of for loop, you can say. Okay. So generally, how you are writing a for loop? For I is equals to 0, I is less than, say suppose it is 2 pi, right? And you want to increment it with the plus plus. So you will write like this. The same manner you are assigning this value to your any of the array variable, right? Because here into the MATLAB, every variable will be treated as an array, right? So what you are writing here, x is equals to, you will start with 0. So this is what your starting point that you are giving here. Then till what you want to continue, so it is 2 into pi, right? Till that you wish to continue. But if you are not specifying increment, then by default it will take 1. Okay, by default it will take 1. But if you wish to specify, then what you need to do, in between this you need to write you need to write increment also, that I want to increment this pi by 100. So pi by 100 is for your increment, and then it will continue till 2 into pi. Okay? I hope you are getting what we are doing is fine. Okay? Say yes or no? Yes. Okay. Good. Fine. So this is what we have specified here. I'm giving this to my MATLAB.
So, ma'am, we have the increment in the between of initialization and condition.
Yes, yes, right.
Okay.
Have that increment value between these two. Fine. So first we have given the value of x. Okay. Then next what I'm giving is y, because y is what? Sine of the x value, right? That is only the y, and then I'll float the value. Then I'll write float x comma y. Done?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, what is that compare condition? The condition part.
Yes.
What is this pi by 100, ma'am? Is it a condition part or?
Which one? This one?
No, no, no. Pi by 100.
Pi by 100 is incrementing, Yuvraj.
Actually, I'm not getting your question, Yogaraj. You can write down onto the chat.
Ma'am,
Yes. Okay. So this is what you are starting with this till this value till 2 pi, and every time increment by this. Okay. So it will have interval of pi by 100. Okay. This is what we are doing. So we have plotted this and you can see this, right? Okay. This is what our plotting. Can you compare that statement with the for loop once again? Now you are getting what I'm saying is, Yogaraj, I have given initial starting value 0. It will go till 10. And I want to increment every time with 2. So first value is 0, then it's 2, then it's 4, then it's 6, 8 and 10. The same thing I can write again where I want increment of 4. It will give me 0, 4 and 8. So that's it. Because after 4 increment, it would be 12. But the 12 is not here. Only 0, 4 and 8. Are you getting now? Yeah. Now you got it. Okay. Good. So this is what we are doing. Okay. So here 0 to pi by 100 to pi, this it is 0, it is the steps or increments of pi by that you have here, and it 2 pi is okay. If you increment, that automatically consider a normal graph or a normal here, right? This I want to add the x-axis, y-axis, and the title. Fine, because I want to show that thing. To do, we have few functions, normal functions. I want to put the label here onto the x-axis. So is a function xlib. It's very easy to remember. Xlib and a single quotation to write whatever you wish to print over there. But see, if you will write directly pi, I'll just show you. If you will write like this, here x is equals to from 0 to 2 pi. So it will print like that, pi. But I don't want that pi word. Instead of that, I want pi symbol. Are you getting what I'm saying is? So for that, if you will do slash here, it will print the pi symbol onto MATLAB. So check again. Can you see this pi symbol? Fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what I wish to print on y label, it's sign of x. That's what I want. So for that, there is a function y label, and whatever you will write in between that single quotation, that will be printed. Okay. So you can check again, it's sign of x. And now I want to give the title for this graph. So I'll use the function title and I'll write whatever into a single quote that will be printed. So here is the title, plot of the sine function. Fine. So have you seen this? Okay.
And it is just naming x-axis and y-axis, right?
Yes, just naming. Yes, correct.
Okay, ma'am.
Now here you can even change the color. Have you seen that by default it is of blue color only? This graph is of blue color only. But if you wish to change the color of this, then what you need to do, you just need to write here plot x and y. This is what you used to write. But here now you will add one more thing, that color. Okay, and then you will enter. I have to write again x, y and all. Because I have changed the value of x, no? Can you see this? We have changed the color with this red one. Okay. Now multiple data sets into one plot. So here I am having the pair like y1 equals to 2 into cos x, then y2 is equals to cos of x, y3 is equals to 0.5 into cos x in interval 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so this is what I am having. So first, what I'll do is, I'll make the value of x like 0 to, that is 2 into pi. So that is for this much of interval for x. And for that interval, y1 is what? 2 into cos x. y2 is what? Only cos x. And y3 is what? 0.5 into cos x. And we are plotting this all together. So plot x and y1 with these lines. Dash dash means it will give you the dash dash kind of line. Okay, only single dash means a solid line like this, what we were having. No, this is what the solid line. Okay, and this column means it is dotted line. So for this x and y3, I'm having this dotted line. So all my, into my graph, all y1, y2 and y3 I can see with the different line style. Okay. So you just try this first. So till this. You try this and let me know. After that, I'll give you the another task to add the X label, Y label and this legend. Okay.
Ma'am, can you show the question, please? Done, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So what kind of data you are getting? In a single graph, you are having the three values together, right? No? After that, you can try with this X label. So what this slash means, the slash LEQ. You just try and let me know, because whenever we are writing slash pi, it means it is showing you the symbol of pi. So what does slash LEQ means? Name itself says. Yes, anyone?
Ma'am, I'm only having 2 lines.
Sorry?
I'm only having two lines. One of the second one x y2, that is no, first one x comma y1, that is dash dash, and then second one x y2, that is dash, and then I don't have the third line. I have only two lines.
You are having maybe, but it is due to a very light yellow color. You are not able to see clearly. Maybe.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm seeing it now. Yeah, I'm seeing it now. Yeah.
Okay. Then you can check for this. I'm asking you this, what this means, /LEQ. What it is? Not label, no. You guys are doing this thing or not? Now that is the question. Equivalent continuous sound level. It's less than or equals to sign. Come on. It will show you just the sign of less than and equal in axis label. Fine. So it will show you like this. It will show you the sign. For that we are using this. For this pi, you are using this /pi. Are you getting now? You just try once. Okay. Maybe onto the octave it is not working. Fine. No problem. So I'll show you here. No worries. Fine. First, we are writing this for x value. Then y1 is this. y2 equals to cos x. y3 is equals to 0.5 into cos x. Then we are plotting this. So we will have the graph like this now, right? So this is what the very first one, dash dash, right? So it is this. Then second one is only dash, it means it is a solid line. Okay, and the third one it is, we have used the column, so it is dotted line, right? By default, if you will not specify, then also MATLAB itself will use different kind of colors and the patterns to identify they are the three different graphs. Okay, but if you simply want to specify, you can specify like this. Okay, then when you will use this X label, right? It will show you. Now I hope you are getting this less than or equals to sign. For that I'm simply writing this /LEQ, less than and equals to. Same way for the y label, we are simply writing cosine functions. So that will be printed. That is this, right? This cosine functions. Then you can try with this legend and let me know what it will do. What it will do if you will write legend I'm not showing you, huh? You need to tell me. So I'll get to know what it is showing you. Legend. Yes. Legend is showing what?
A small tab, ma'am, in which it shows the lines like for
Marking, ma'am. Marking.
Yes, yes.
2 star cos x it is dotted, and for cos x it is orange line, for 0.5 into cos x it's yellow line, like that.
Okay. So legend is showing you such kind of things, that this blue line shows the function 2 into cos of x. So you can get to know, okay, this line is for this line is for this, and this. In graph, always it is mentioned, right? No? Okay. Then another two commands. You will give the title, right? So it will show you the title. But what this access command will do, that we will see. This is what the title, so it will show us this title. Now you just check this. It's showing you this graph, and interval you can see from the 0 to 7, means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And here it starts with -2 to +2, okay? Because that is only the first and last value, you can say, okay? So it will not take more values which are not necessary. But if I wish to add, that here my values should be -3 to +3. And here my values would be between 0 to 2 pi only, means till here. Okay. Here these values are the extra one. So what I need to do, I have this access. Access is a command where you are writing into the vector, that is 0 to 2 into pi, that is for x, and this is -3 to 3, that is for y. Now you can check this. Have you seen this? It is changed now. -3 to 3, and here 0 to 6 point something. So it is exactly 2 pi. Okay. Fine. Done.
Ma'am, it will set for both axes, x and y, right?
Sorry.
Both, it will work for both axes.
Yes, yes. It will work for both. So you are giving starting range for x, ending for x, starting for y, and the ending for y. Fine. So this is what the result, what exactly we are getting. Then here, you don't know which color sign is what, because we have written R, that is for red, right? But you don't know what is the short form for that. So for that, you can even type help in this line style colors and everything you will get for the plot. So you can help with the plot command. This plot will have this x, y, and the style, color, and marker. This many things you can specify, okay, with the space. So here you can find even the additional information with the help plot or doc plot. But they are showing you the table. See, if you wish the red color, you just need to write symbol R. A, that is for black color. B for blue, G for green, C cyan, magenta, yellow. This is what dash line. So that what we have used. The single dash means this is solid line. And this column means dotted line. That what we have seen. Then you can even try this dash and dot. Okay, so such kind of line will be there. And if you don't want any kind of line, only you want to use marker, then also it will be, right? So here just write none. Okay, markers are like you've seen into the graph, no? This plus sign and this circle and asterisk sign and dot and cross and all. Okay, square, diamond. So if you want such kind of marks, then you can use this marker. Fine. So just try here to change any lines and the color, because one of you said, no, this is a very light yellow color and you cannot see that color exactly. So what you need to do is just change this color. That is what your task to do. Do it. Just change this dotted line color. So what you will write, just try and paste your answer into the chat, that how you have written it.
Ma'am, which this one are you talking about? This one?
Anyone, whatever you like. I just want to change the color. That is only the task.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yes, correct, right? So with only the space, you can change the color, right, into a same single quotation. Good, very good. So what I need to write here, something, suppose K. Yes, here. And we can change with K, or here I'll write green, or here it's yellow, right? Will it work? Let's check. Right? So yellow is actually very light color. We will not able to see it. So let's change to cyan color. Right? That is also light, but somehow we can see it. Or we'll try dash and dot. Right? So now it is somehow visible. So this is how you can change the colors. Okay. And have you tried with marker? Please try that also. Marker. Have you tried? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. It shows a thick line of like if you are making circles and with circles.
Okay. Now just try with this wala graph. You just try with this graph. The values are here. Oh, sorry. Graph is this. The values are here. This one. And try the same. That what I say. Fine. So what they are showing, if you are floating like this, right? Marker. Then what they
Yes,
are
ma'am.
showing?
Green line with dotted style, and then we have a plus at each like interval x comma y. If
Yes.
it is
Yes.
like
And I don't want the lines. Then
I will only use one dash.
only the marker. Then what you will do?
Sorry, ma'am, I didn't get you.
I don't want the lines, right? So for that, what you need to do, I already said, no, you have to write at the line none. You can see this, no? None means no line. I don't want line, only the marker,
Yes, ma'am.
right? No? Okay. You can try with that.
Ma'am, if we leave blank, then the parameter for line. If we leave it blank, then what will happen?
Sorry. If we will leave it blank, then by default, it will take the solid line, no? If you will not specify, see at the very first program what we have done, it was only plot x and y. So we haven't mentioned which line you want. But then also MATLAB is taking default solid line. But I don't want the line. Then you have to specify none, no? That's what I'm saying. Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
No? Yes. Now you can write down your enrollment numbers and you may leave. Anyone is remain to write their number, then please write it down quickly. Though many of you were not there into the lab, that I'll check it out.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I was here just I lost the connection for maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Did you get my number?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Fine. So everyone, please leave if you have written your number.